All right, we are live right now. Welcome to another live session. If you can hear me loud and clear, just drop a comment. How is the video? Is it clear enough? Is the voice? Is it clear enough? The audio is it good enough? So I welcome you to our live sessions, the Africa Enlightenment Center. Here we bring you political, religious, and social enlightenment. And this morning, we're going to be talking about something very, very interesting. And talking about why it is difficult or why it's difficult to leave Islam. There are two major religions in the world, Islam and Christianity. So, but it is more difficult, to leave Islam and to leave Christianity. But in another way, it's even easier. If you want to leave Islam, it's supposed to be easier. But it is difficult. Why is it so that we still have millions of people who are, Muslims, or billions of people who are Muslims around the world, even with all the inconsistencies and all that is happening in the religion and all that religion represents with the reality on ground over the years? Why is it difficult for people to leave? We're going to quickly examine, a few reasons why it is difficult for people to actually leave the religion. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. I'm going to window and then I'm going to share something. Let's look at that first before we actually discuss. All right. I'm going to share this right now. Okay. You can see if you can see that. Yes, you can see it. What I'm sharing right now. You can see it on the screen. So I'm going to be reading it. You can see that what is written in the Quran, Surat Al Ma'idah, verse 101. What does it say? We're talking about why it's difficult for people to actually leave Islam. It says, "O you who have believed, do not ask about things which, if they are shown to you, will distress you. But if you ask about them while the Quran is being revealed, they will be shown to you. Allah has pardoned that which is past, and Allah is forgiving and forbearing." So we're going to focus on this particular place. O ye who have believed, do not ask about things which, if they are shown to you, will distress you. And the question you're going to ask is, why will somebody, be distressed, by finding out things that are, unfamiliar, by asking questions and then things being revealed to him? Why will somebody be distressed? You see that? What is the meaning of that? That somebody will be distressed if he asks, questions about things which, if they are shown to him, will distress him. Why would somebody be distressed? Though I'm not a Christian in a way, but Christianity is a bit easier to live because there is nothing like, but in those days before now, Christianity was difficult anyway during the Roman era because people were not allowed to read the Bible and all that, to study it and to understand it because it was not available to them. Only the priests will read and interpret what they feel, you should know or you should understand. And it's almost similar to what, Islam is today. You cannot study to understand the Quran. That's one of the major reasons. You are not allowed to study it. You are only allowed to recite what is written in there. You are only allowed to recite it. You recite it, you don't study it. That is the reason why they catch their children young. From when their children are still tender, they are, asked to recite the Quran. They are taught it by rote. So you just recite it and just believe what is written there and just take it as your life. You don't have to question anything. You don't have to ask any questions because there's already a warning that if you have believed, do not ask about things which, if they are shown to you, will distress you. What are those things that will distress you? Because there are a lot of things that are not in conformity with reality that are in the Quran. You see that? We talk about child marriage. We talk about a whole lot of things. You talk about jihad. You talk about a whole lot of things that are very, very really distressing if you actually study them and all that. Talk about Sharia. You talk about a whole lot of things that are really distressing. So you are told not to ask, just believe, just do whatever is written there, just do whatever you see there. So one of the major reasons why it's difficult for people to leave is because most of these people, majority of these people, they don't study it. They don't study the Quran. They don't know what is inside it. They don't learn it. They don't study it at all. You just learn by rote and just believe whatever is written in there. So there's no opportunity for you to study the Quran to actually learn or know anything about it. And like what we read, there's already a warning. There's already a warning there. Now, let me share something else too. Okay. Um, let's go to all right. Okay. Yeah. So I wanted to share something else, but it's not coming up. I think we can just continue. So there is a video of a sheikh who was asked, you know, somebody asked him, um, if I want to, why is it difficult, for me to, if I become Muslim, why would it be difficult for me to leave? He couldn't answer the question. He told the guy, "Hey, first of all, become a believer first, believe first. And then when you want to leave, we can discuss that." Why did he answer it that way? Because he knows it's difficult to leave. You'll be persecuted. But aside the persecution, the major reason, okay, why people can't actually really live like that, it is simply because they learn the Quran by rote. They don't study it. They don't learn it. Because the moment you begin to study it, you begin to learn it, you begin to align what the message that is in the book with reality, you begin to find out a lot of distressing things like what we read. A lot of things that are distressing, you begin to find them out. And by the time you begin to find out these distressing things, you begin to have a second thought, to leave. You want to leave. You wouldn't want to stay at it. Aside all of the things you feel are good in the religion, you would want to leave because you won't be able to put up with that because there are so many distressing things that you find in the book. We are going to look at the distressing things, as talked about in the Quran itself. That if you question, too much, you're going to find some distressing things you do not question in a way that you're going to find things that are going to distress you. So, what are those distressing things? We're going to look at those distressing things in another live video. Tomorrow, we're going to come up again and discuss those things. So, just giving you a major reason why people can't leave Islam. It's very difficult for them to leave because they learn it by rote. They don't study it. They are not allowed to study it. That's why they pray their prayers, with prayer beads. They just recite the prayers or they just recite or whatever is being told to them, whatever is being shared, in the mosque. They just recite it. They just believe it like that. They just take it like that. You don't have to question it at all. You don't have any authority to question it. That is one of the reasons that it's difficult for them to leave because it is knowledge that actually sets people free. The time you know the truth sets you free. But in the religion, you are not allowed to know the truth. You are not even allowed to think about it. You are not allowed to even question anything at all. You just believe whatever is thrown at you, whatever you see, you just believe it. At this juncture, I want to encourage you, those of you who have not subscribed to our channel, subscribe to this channel. Help to share our videos to get people enlightened so that people know the truth about what they've believed, that we can make the world a better place. Because when people begin to have knowledge, to understand The dangers of what they believed or what they involved in. They begin to gain the right kind of knowledge. They'll begin to be set free, and we'll have a better world. All right. So I want to encourage you, our subscribers, to share our videos. Those who've not subscribed, subscribe to this channel because more is going to be coming your way. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to be coming your way again. And we're going to be looking at, certain things, some of the things that are distressing in this religion called Islam. What are those things that are distressing when it comes to Islam? We're going to be looking at all of that. All right. So you can encourage us by sending us super chats during our live broadcast. You can send super chats to encourage us to bring you more content. And also, you can also send super thanks. Just click thanks and then send your token in to help us to bring you more content. We're doing a lot. We've somehow set up our studio, as you can see, and there's so much more we're going to do to improve the quality of our sound, our camera. We're going to get a new camera soon so that we can get more quality videos to bring you more live sessions, discussion sessions. We're going to be bringing in some guests also to talk with us and to shed more light on the issues that are bordering on politics, bordering on religion, and social issues. So I just did this test broadcast to see how far it's going to go. I just wanted to drop your comments on what we've talked about this morning, why it is difficult for people to leave Islam, and major reason is because people don't learn the religion. They don't study it. They don't know what is involved, what is in the religion. They don't even know it. See that? But by the time they begin to study it, they have no option than to leave the religion by the time they begin to learn it. Right? They're warned, even in the Quran, not to learn it, not to ask difficult questions, because they're told that these questions will distress them. They ask too much questions. The answers to the questions, the real answers to the questions, will distress them. All right? I mentioned one or two things. We're going to look at them holistically tomorrow, Sunday. Get ready. You're going to see the notification for the live session for tomorrow. Do join in. And if you want to come up, you want us to bring you up to join the live broadcast, you can drop your comment and we're going to reach out to you. Thank you for watching. And remember to subscribe, remember to share this video and all of our other videos to reach out to more people. Thank you for always being there. Morning or good afternoon or good evening from wherever you're watching across the world. See you tomorrow.